How you guys doing? I told you, this is Martin. You've known me from my series. You've been watching I've seen some of you have been going back all the way back to 2014, watching my early videos on how I paid off my car loan early. Take a look at that. Some of you have been looking into the ones where I talked about, hey, what are you doing to make yourself more valuable? You looked at the ones on the unemployment articles, or you even watched the one on the body pump recovery. Let's hope 24-hour fitness comes back. I've been running for the past 3 to 4 weeks. Oh, there's 51 bodies feeling some pain, but I actually lost 1.5 inches. Giving up meat, only eat meat one time a day, giving up the alcohol. So today I wanted let's just talk about some questions. What are some questions you've been asking yourself now that you're laid off, Mike? Just toward the end of the week, just ask us the questions like, how many books have you read? How many Zoom videos have you had? So far this week, I'm going on my second Zoom video. Have you checked your budget? Like today, I went shopping yesterday. I was trying to figure out what I'm going to eat. Since there's no gyms, I got to eat healthier. So that has caused my diet, my budget has just gone up. If you eat bad foods, you get fat, that's, for example, a lot of people have been eating pastas, the mixed vegetables, mixed vegetables, the canned fruits and biscuits, anything like that. You can't find them. I go to Albertsons, I can't find them. And God help me if I go to a Target, ain't nothing there. So I've had to modify my diet. I eat an oatmeal, maybe have a pastry, and then I'm having 2 eggs for lunch, and then for dinner I'll have chicken with some spinach or whatever mixed vegetable as I can find, frozen vegetables I can find. But I've cut the amount of bread I've eaten. So what are you doing with your budget? What are you doing to stretch your budget? Are you buying food like the big things of chicken, like Foster Farms, where you can put them away, freeze it? Take a look at what you're eating, man. And another one I had is, what have you been, let's see, how much money have you been spending during the week? And some questions what have you been teaching yourself? Because I was watching a Grant Cardone video today, and he's right. Once everyone comes back to work, that's why I keep aiming my business for the first 6.6 million, because you guys are going to get some money up front. So you had an opportunity to invest in yourselves and take advantage of opportunities that those 20 million people who behind you aren't going to do it. That's why I said, why don't you invest in my $40 program, $100 program, $597 program? And now one of my questions was, who have you asked for money this week other than the government? Because if you know, they ain't going to give you nothing but crumbs. That's why people with WIC, you see them I used to go to a laundromat, used to see them inside. They have a WIC card, but they're living on the street. Is that how you want to be? You want to get food stamps living on the street? Food stamps living in the hood? And another question I also had is, hey, is it time for you to move down in car? Take a look at that. I was driving to work today. Nice cars, but they're all in the San Bernardino, high crime area. Your house is across from a school. Your house is across from the park where they're having sex at night. Is that what you want to do? Come out with your BMW, have a house in the hood, and look at people having sex and stuff, and you saying, "Oh, at least we're doing better than them." No, you're not doing better than them, because at least the government will take care of them. The government's even going to charge you property taxes if your house is in the ghettos, and the DMV is going to charge you for that nice car that you're driving. And in the end, you have a house that's basically going to be worth nothing, because who's going to buy a house to live in a place where they get shot when they come out, or beat up, or you got drug dealers, or you have somebody with 5 or 6 cars next door because all the kids are living with them? So think about it. Hey, maybe it's time to move down in car, transition to a better neighborhood just to improve your mentality. Make it a better environment for your kids. Otherwise, your kids are going to be, hey, we have a nice house. No, you have a nice house in the ghetto with a bunch of ghetto people. I know about it. So don't run that stuff with me, man. But going back to what Grant was saying, once everyone goes back to work, your name is just going to be a name in a pile. And what are you going to tell them? They're going to ask you, so Mr. Morris, what have you been doing for 6 months? Well, I've been getting my $3,600 of my unemployment because I got laid off from my manufacturing job. That's great. So anything else you've been doing? That would be when I got laid off in 1995. That was me. I was just drinking and partying for 6 months, and I went to a couple of interviews, and they're like, I tell them, what have you been doing? Really nothing. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for coming in. Never hear from them again. So that's when I went to the temporary place, started picking up jobs. I went to Craigslist, started picking up jobs. Went and got a job, filling out applications. Got a job in a liquor store, moving stuff around, going into the cooler, packing stuff. Part-time job at Target. I think I also got like a part-time job at a manufacturing job. They had like a quick turnaround job they wanted me to do. I was going for inventory jobs at Home Depot. Now when I went back in and started to interview, so, well, Mr. Morris, what have you been doing? Well, I've got a job at a temporary company, so I did some inventory at Home Depot. I worked at a convention center where I collected tickets and took people to their seat and worked as an usher and security. I had one job where I worked at an office. It was a filing job, so they were relocating their office, so I fixed up their files. I've worked at a Craigslist. I work as an accountant and bookkeeper for a person who has their small business. Also, I help someone with their business and put their information in QuickBooks. Though I didn't do a very good job of it, and they fired me after 2 days, but at least I tried. And say, well, okay, so tell us, Mr. Morris, how are your finances right now? Well, in addition to unemployment, I've been getting enough job from the different jobs I've been working, so I don't have to take a job that's bad and you don't pay me, so I ain't gonna work for free. So my finances are okay. I want to bring you this. This is my pay range. This is what I can do. Also, I've been reading some books on how to do that to build on my existing skills, or I've been taking a video or taking this course to help me because I see it coming out of this economy. This is probably what you're going to need because what you have now is no longer going to be practical. So, okay, well, look, let's give this guy at least hire him for 1 or 2 weeks, man. At least he came in, he's prepared. Then we'll decide, hey, do I want to replace him with Aunt Betty or Cousin Cindy or my son? But at least that's how you get in the door, and then you go from that job, like I told you. You're going to at least go 2 years before you get an equivalent job, just like I did when I got out of college. AM, PM, student comforts housing, even after I got laid off, Target, liquor store, inventory job, RGIS. Hey, Martin, come into our company, work this job where I did some business or filing stuff. Hey, come to this office. We just need you to clean up, work as a janitor. We have a big picnic. We just need someone to pick up trash. That's it. For 8 hours, pick up trash. Can you do that, Mr. Morris? Yes, I can, sir. So that's what you got to do. So while you're unemployed, like I said, I have a $40, $100, $597 program for the 6.6 million. You really should take advantage of it because when you start interviewing and all those other people come behind you, do you really want to just be like a name on a page and just say you have been sitting at home for 4 or 5 months? Especially if you're older, you're like your 40s, 50s, and they hear you've been sitting at home and stuff, and it's like, oh, you need to really if you're like over 30 or in your 40s, you need to be working on your skills constantly, showing, hey, this is what I'm doing. Hey, this is what I learned from this business person. Hey, I went and volunteered my time here. There's a lot of stuff you're going to be doing, and that's what I have in my programs. I have the $40, I have the $100, I have the $597 program. Send that check to Martin Morris, P.O. Box 540, San Bernardino, California, 92402. Martin Morris, P.O. Box 540, San Bernardino, California, 92402. So fill out those checks, send them to me. Yes, I want a check. I want to say their check because I'm going to have a wall, and we're going to put your name and your program you sign up for all on a big wall, and you guys are going to be the foundation that brings us back from the brink. Is that what you call it, this governor-created recession? Because remember, when I was laid off, I was making $1,440, man. You guys are making $3,600 for a recession that's made off some fictitious flu-type thing, man. You should take advantage of that. Turn around, invest that money in yourself. Because when those other 20 million come behind you, they're going to be desperate. At least you've had your checks, but also your check's going to be rolling out. There's going to be starting. So you want to just kind of it's like that parabola thing. You just want to hit it at the right peak, get the job. Because otherwise, you're going to have to pay Otherwise, you know what's gonna happen. You're gonna have to wait, and then you don't want to like be working for cheap. That's why I want you guys to get in there now. So let me know, how many books have you read? How many Zoom videos? Have you checked your budget? Is it time to move down in car? How much money are you spending a week? How much time or how much money have you spent just investing in yourself? Did you buy any books? What type of YouTube programs, college programs? What are you doing to set yourself apart? These are going to be challenging times when those other people come behind, because their jobs are going to be gone. Maybe you're in a field where you're still there, and you got to show them, hey, the reason I don't want to do the job is because I have this particular skill. You can hire a new person, but hey, why not have you get in? I can get in. We can take advantage of customers for businesses that have gone out of work. So that's why I want you guys to invest in yourself. Do that type of stuff. It's all up to you, man. But I'm going to be here for you. And like, for those of you who say, Martin, we still need to build our confidence, that's fine. Subscribe like Chad Hooper did. Why don't you just subscribe, build up your confidence? There's 26 million of you guys out of work. That's including the 6.6 million I'm helping, plus the 21 million that came after them. What are you watching? Watching a cat jump over the spoon, Tiger King, or other videos? You guys are watching how to build pancakes. How is decorating a pancake going to help you get a job? This stuff like this, people have just given up. You got bored. They just like, you ain't going back. If you're furloughed, you might as well start looking for a new job. Trust me. If you're like laid off, you need to be looking for a job. You don't be looking. Cat jumped over the spoon. The cat decorated pancakes. All that stuff should not be. You shouldn't do that stuff till late at night. So what are you watching? Like I said, what are you watching, man? What are you doing to set yourself apart, to make yourself valuable? When those doors open up, if your name, you want to be, when they interview you, you want to be so good, you want to blow them away, and they say, hey, we want to talk to 3 people. Great, you should talk to 3 people. Even though you gonna talk to 3 people right now, would that make me the top candidate? Could I consider myself the top candidate? And if you do talk to those 3 people, like, what can I show you now or help? I mean, something. That's why it's all going to be about sales now. How can you negotiate? What kind of pay ranges can you set for yourself? That's what I want to help you. Together, we can do this. And who have you asked for money? Go ask for money. Go beg. If you got to beg, go beg. That's why poor people broke. Think the government going to help them. Government helps you to the extent that you help them. That's why I said the blacks for southern states opening from California, because it's all about the money. Don't be fooled. It's all about money. If you don't got money, you're useless. I don't care how, even if you vote for someone, if you don't give them some money, you're useless. So keep that in mind. So coming out as you get your unemployment, got a little meal in your stomach, realize that's only for 9 months, not 9 years. So you got to make some changes. So invest in my programs. If you don't want to invest in the program, subscribe. Like the 43 others have done it. I want to build this channel up to 1 million to 2 million people. Once people are unemployed, who I help get a job, or who I help get a pay raise, or who I help not just get a job working for free. That's why. Comment, subscribe. What are you going to do? What else? What other bad video? Are you going to just do you want to be mediocre like other people? A lot of mediocre people. I can tell, because they're staying at home. You can tell the ones who are desperate now. They're driving 100 miles an hour because they say, shit, I don't want to be on the street. Or like, my wife's already going to dump me. If I don't have no money, then she really going to dump me. So guys are working hard, or the wife is saying, hey, this guy's got to go, man. So there's going to be some crazy stuff. So why don't you go out there where the door's open, be the person that can get in there, get things done, add value. Hey, if you need me to make some calls, sir, I'll make some calls. I can go pick up some checks from clients. I'll go pick up the checks for you. What are you going to do to make yourself valuable? $40, $100, $597. Yes, I'm asking you for money. I'm not the government. Even the government's only give you money for 9 months. And what you going to do with $3,600? Some of you guys are probably trying to use the forbearance. Well, I told you, don't use the forbearance for the house, because that is not for you. That is for the bank. Because if you don't pay in a year, all you're going to do is think you're going to renegotiate, get a house. But who's going to buy the house after you? A $15 an hour Amazon worker? Come on, man. Get rid of that house. Comment, subscribe, like. Send those checks in. I want you to learn how to float a check, because what a floating a check gets you to do is It buys you some time to avoid late fees, and it gives the person confidence that you're giving a check to, like, hey, they may want some money too. They just may want to see the check. They may not even want to put the check in the bank. They just want to tell somebody, hey, I got this check, and that gives you more time. But that's why I want you to do it. Use those credit cards and debits for emergency only. Comment, subscribe, like. Fired, laid off, furlough, potential pay cut. 26 million unemployed. Subscribe. Let's get this channel up to 1 million, 2 million. We will do it. Because what else are you guys going to do? Watch the cat jump over the spoon? What's more important? Learning the skill for the cat to jump over the spoon, decorating a pancake, or helping your family, or paying for that overpriced car that you have so it doesn't get repossessed. Talk to you later.